Hello, let's start with the convolution. That is one of the most feared topic in Z transform. At the first instant, this summation may look horrible, but the moment we enter into Z domain, everything collapses into a simple multiplication. That is, when we conclave the two functions, that is f convolute g, I will be simply multiplying it in the Z domain. That is fz multiplied by gz. We will be remembering this whole topic, the step by step, by using the simple question. Let's start with this one, that is z inverse of z cube divided by z minus 2 whole square into z minus 4. Step 1. Step 1 will be factorization, that is we break this expression. Now when we break this expression into two parts, just see the denominator. Denominator is having two terms. One is with z minus 4 and the other with z minus 2 whole square. So I will take z square with z minus 2 whole square and z with z minus 4. So after this first step, let's move towards the another point, that why I break this. Because when I look towards this actually these expression, these can be identified as a standard forms in Z. Let's see this very carefully. Now what's the formula for the very first term? This will be a standard formula of k plus 1 into 2 raised to power k. This 2 is in z minus 2 whole square like. So whatever we have with z minus something, that will be becoming your a. Second part, here z minus 4, so I will be writing 4 raised to power n. After identifying the standard forms, the next step is applying the convolution formula, and the formula says it will be fk into g of n minus k. Means whatever the first function you have, convert it as fk and the second function as g of n minus k. So I will be writing k plus 1 into 2 raised to power k, and the second function multiplication as 4 raised to power n minus k. Now this whole summation is applied on k. Therefore, we can take this 4 raised to power n constant out of the summation. When I take it out, what I will left? I will be having two terms with power k. And what are that? That is 2 raised to power k and 4 raised to power minus k. So when I divide 2 by 4, what I will get? I will get 1 by 2. And that 1 by 2 is power k. Now this 1 by 2 is actually less than 1. So the next step comes at step number 5, when we apply the weighted GP formula. Why weighted? Because I have k plus 1 along with r, and r is what? Common ratio. So here I have this formula as the weighted GP formula. This is specially for where r is less than 1. But when I have r greater than 1, so this formula will be writing as r minus 1 whole square, that I have already given you in the series, short series. Now after applying the formula, what is this denominator? This denominator can be simplified as 1 by 2 whole square. So 1 by 2 whole square means obviously 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 can be taken in the numerator. Either if you can't simplify that, better leave this here only, or if you want to simplify, and the last step you will get your final answer. So maybe you are feeling confused by looking firstly at the convolution, but when you follow it step by step, it's actually very easy. So here's the final answer, and after that notice something important. The question may look terrifying initially, but once we follow step by step, like factorization, then standard forms, then applying the convolution, after applying convolution, applying the appropriate GP formula, everything becomes mechanical. Means you just need to simplify that mathematically. So here's exactly how convolution theorem works. So at the last, finally remember these 5 steps framework, that is break. Break means factorize the expression. Then identify means match standard inverse forms. Then apply the summation formula. After that, convert into GP series, whatever the exactly formula fits. Simplify. The last step means collapse everything carefully. And once these 5 steps becomes automatic, convolution theorem will stop feeling difficult.